Hi, I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to review where you should be at as far as our course is concerned and how you should be looking ahead for the next week. So hopefully you've begun where I am now in the weekly assignment area and have looked at what we have for you for week one. The questions, the guiding questions are who are language minority students, and what is culturally sensitive feedback, and what are the sociocultural factors in L2 teaching. So you had some online activities and readings to do, and hopefully you attended our chat and now feel more comfortable with what you have to do going forward. I know that it will be manageable for you. So your objectives were to watch the welcome video. I hope you did that. Download any material that you needed to do. Post your introduction to the discussion board, and participate in our online chat. I also hope that you took the opportunity to read this article, though it might have been a bit long, which method is best in L2 teaching, and perhaps there is no best method. Perhaps it depends on the teacher and the student, as do so many other things. Know that when I put something in that looks like this, you can always go to the full screen. Makes it a bit easier to read, but you can also download that if you think that is something that would be important to you. I also hope you took the opportunity to watch the short video on culturally sensitive education, and that this has given you some things to think about as you begin to prepare for your first assignment. So now, as we approach week 2, on the 14th, you want to make sure that you go onto the discussion board, and for 2/1/14, so that's Monday evening, you should be reflecting upon the idea of culturally sensitive feedback in the classroom. And how can you as a teacher ensure for this practice during instruction? So please take some time to think about that and reflect before you post to the discussion board. Remember, I'd like for you to post an original post and then respond to somebody else's post. So this week, by the 14th, you post yours, and then you'll see the next one is due the following Monday, the 21st, but that will be your original post, but you'll also have to have responded to somebody from the week before. Hope that makes some sense to you. So let's go back to our weekly assignments. And here we are in week 2. So for this week, I would like you to think about the affective domain and what strategies can you use in your classroom in dealing with this affective domain. So again, you have some online readings. You have 2 chapters to read in the Amato book. One deals with just what is this affective domain, and the other chapter, chapter 14, gives you some activities for reaching that affective domain. Note here that next week, on the 21st, your culturally sensitive feedback reflection is due. And we discussed that in the chat, but you also have guidelines within Blackboard. And if you have questions, remember to contact me. So let's click here. And I changed this up a bit so that it's not repetitious. And here you have the guidelines for writing a reflection paper, so you can open that up and take a look at it. And then you have a link that takes you to strategies relating to the affective domain. And this is a very good addition to what's in our text. How you might address this in your classroom, some very good proactive ideas, suggestions for instructional practice. So that will give you some additional information other than what is just in the text. So there are no videos or anything else for you to look at this week because you are also preparing your written work. With that in mind, let me just review that your submission for next week is right here. Culturally sensitive reflection due. The instructions are here, as well as that same how to write a reflection guidelines. Remember, this is the safe assign area over here where you can submit and just make sure that there is no plagiarism, that you've done what you need to do. That's about it for this week. I hope you are well. Please do not hesitate to contact me. I'll be asking you shortly what would be the best day for your next chat. I'd like it to take place the first week in February, but I am open to any day. So again, thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and week, and I will speak with you soon.